Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Rushstead Dixon Vixen, and we are in Rushstead Dixon Vixen's kitchen right now. And today I'm going to make you a nice treat. Today we are going to be, I got these donut pans that I bought off Amazon for my birthday, for me. And today I decided to take advantage of the whole thing. And we are going to make chocolate cake donuts. So here we go. First, we want to put our oven, turn our oven into 350 degrees to let it preheat. And now let's mix our ingredients together. Oops. Okay. First of all, our dry ingredients. What I have here is 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and I put it in 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And now we're going to add in half a cup of cocoa powder, a tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we're going to put this all in here. Okay. Okay, now we're going to mix this all, combine this all together. See? Okay, now once this is combined all together, we're going to toss it aside, and we are going to put in time for our wet ingredients. Okay, so here's the wet ingredients that we need. Okay, so what we need, have to fill the bowl so we won't get a bad egg, is 2 large eggs. Make sure you have one of these handy so you don't get a bad egg. Here's one. Okay. And then we are going to add in 1 cup of granulated white sugar. In it goes. And now we're going to whisk the ingredients together till it's all blended. And now next up we are going to add in about 2/3 of a cup of buttermilk. And we are going to add 2/4 of a cup of plain Greek yogurt. It's all in there. All right, and now we and now yogurt. Now we're gonna add 4 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter. 4 tablespoons, I mean, that's about a stick. And then we add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we combine the ingredients together. I'm going to turn this around a bit here. Don't mind me. Okay, so this is our donut pan here. We are going to mix it up until it's well combined. And now the last part is we now are going to pour our wet mixture into our flour mixture and combine the whole thing. Now we're going to combine our ingredients together. The batter will be very, very thick. These are going to be so good. They'll be better than Tim Hortons. Oh, it's thickened up. It's very thick already. I remember used to love licking the cake batter when I was a little girl. Well, this reminds me of good memories. Yep, good memories. A little bit won't hurt. Okay, now I'll take my spatula and we're gonna stir the rest. Oh, make sure you get all the flour and anything we missed here. Okay, now it's done. It should look like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fill in our donut trays. I got silicone ones, so they don't need to be greased, which I'm very, very lucky to do. And what you want to do is you can either spoon it in 3/4 inch, or a new trick that I learned is since I don't have a piping bag, you take a Ziploc bag, you open it up, stand it up, let's get it standing here. Okay, I think I need an easier way to do this, so I'm going to use a large mug and put it in so it doesn't go all over the place. Now watch me. Now watch this. Okay, I want to take it over. We're just about there. Okay, once you get most of it in, and then we'll get the rest of it. Okay. All right, here we go. We're almost there. Get it all in there. Okay. That's the side I gotta clean up later, so. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we got our silicone donut molds on a cookie sheet so they won't burn. And now what am I gonna do is take this out. We're gonna smush it all down. Okay. Okay. The best we can do, that's the best I can do for now. What we're gonna do is, I'm sure there'll be plenty enough. Make sure you get the air out of the bag. And what you wanna do is cut like a fair-sized hole at the corner of your Ziploc bag. Like Yeah, make sure you put the, okay. And then what we do is we pour it in. Okay, there's one. I think I should invest myself in a piping bag. This is so easy to do. So while I'm doing this, I want to talk to you that on my channel, now that summer is almost here, I'm going to start to show you some recipes that you can do in the summer. Like I'm going to show you sauces, I'm going to make sauces, dressings, yogurt bar, frozen yogurt on a stick, pops, freezies, popsicles, cold salads, like you name it. So I'll have plenty of ideas. So and away we go. Almost there. And make sure you do. Okay, now we'll put this in here so it won't make a mess. Okay, just remind me I have to figure out how to bake it, how long to bake it for. Okay, now our next step is we put our donuts into our oven for exactly 10 minutes. So now we'll put the timer on, and when we come back, I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate glaze for the donut, chocolate frost icing for the donut. Okay, now I checked the donuts after 10 minutes and I put in one of those cake testers things to see if it comes out clean, but it hasn't, so I'm going to put them in the oven for another 5 minutes. And now what we're going to do is make the chocolate topping. So what I have is about a cup of chocolate wafers and 6 tablespoons of heavy cream and a stick of unsalted butter. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the microwave for 30 second intervals to see so it won't burn and overcook, and we'll have melted chocolate for the donuts. Oh, this is going to be so good. I even had enough to make a third one. So here it is. Okay, so make sure you keep an eye on it, and if you have a double boiler, you can use that too. So, because I don't have a glass bowl, so I can make it into a double boiler, but I'll look into buying a glass bowl. one. Okay, let's stop. Okay, now we're gonna stir some of that. So some of it is melting already. And now we'll put it back in the microwave for another 30 minutes. And meanwhile, while our timer is up for the donuts, so what we're gonna do, so we got about a couple of more minutes, so we're gonna check our donuts, but as soon as the donuts are ready, everything, the glaze will be all ready and all that, so I know this summer is gonna be a very boring one this year, like me, like, how many, just more, okay, now, we have our chocolate butter, we got our chocolate glaze, gotta fill it in, still needs, stir it up a bit, and we need to, because we really need to melt the butter, so it's still not done yet, still needs to do more, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put it back in another, and we're gonna put it in for another 30 minutes longer. Like, I know the summer's gonna be a really weird summer this year, like no festivals this year, no fairgrounds this year, no carnivals, no summer camps, no anything. Like, it's gonna be like me. Like, I was supposed to, like last week, I should have been at the Rush family reunion, but thankfully that got postponed. Okay, a 30-second is up. Okay, let's stir this up. Yeah, our butter still hasn't melted yet. Yeah, so already the butter is slowly starting to melt. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this back in for 30 more seconds, and then we'll start dipping the donuts into the chocolate. Yeah, and then in August I was supposed to go to the Rush camp, but that's not happening. And hopefully that the Neil Pierre Memorial will still go on in October. So it was supposed to be last month, but eventually it got pushed up till October. And now since they're naming the Lakeside Park Pavilion, the Neil Pierre Memorial Pavilion at Lakeside Park, it's going to be amazing. And so now, soon we're going to be in phase 2 of our slowly opening stuff after I talked a little too much, so my fault. So eventually, we're in phase 1 right now, and Hamilton's starting to go to phase 2 on Saturday, this week hopefully, and because hair salons will be open. Restaurants but if you want to eat at a restaurant, you have to sit in a patio, because where I work, my work does not have a patio. So I'm going to be out for, I think, a bit of the summer. So I'm aiming to go back to work. Hopefully, I'm going to have to say by September. So this was a great break for me. So a break from everything, my layoff. So I hope things will go back to normal again very, very, very soon. Okay, now we have our chocolate dip, our chocolate all ready and melted, and here it is. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take out our donuts. I'm going to check the donuts again. Okay, put it in. Oh, now they're done. Okay. Okay, now what we're gonna do next is see our donuts? Yummy, yum, yum, yum. We're gonna take our donuts and we're gonna leave them in the silicone pan for a few minutes to cool. And here's the other one. Okay, now I'm going to put the third one in. Donuts, donuts, donuts galore. Oh, what am I doing? Ow! Damn it! Oops. That was dumb. Isn't that dumb? Forgot to put my gloves on. Okay, now we're going to put this one in for 10 to 15 minutes. So we'll put our timer on. And now we're going to, best thing to do is to let these cool down a bit before we add our glaze to the donuts. Okay. Okay. So we'll cool these down for 5 minutes and then we're going to dip the donuts into our chocolate glaze. Okay, now we have some nice cool donuts here, and what I do, I let those donuts cool for about 10-15 minutes, and now this is what we're going to do. The next step is if you want to dip the donuts. Like what I have here is a cookie sheet with parchment paper on it, and if you have like an oven, like a cooling rack or anything, you can use it too, but I really don't have a cooling rack, so to avoid getting dishes, maybe I have a cooling rack down here somewhere. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, use this. I got this like 5 years ago. So place a cooling place some parchment paper on the bottom and a cooling sheet and a cooling rack on the top. And now what you want to do is you want to take your donut and you dunk it into the chocolate. Wow, like this. And then like if you want to do a double dip, that's okay. And so what you want to do is you want to dip them in and so it could set. And if you want to double dip again, if there's not enough chocolate on it, you're more than welcome to do so. So we're going to leave these, so we're going to set these, and as soon as I start dipping the other donuts, I'm very sure these will be ready to be dipped again. Okay, got some of the donuts up. Yeah, you just want to take them out of the molds very, very carefully. It doesn't hurt if you have a bit on the side, but that's okay. You'll cover it up with the chocolate. Mmm. These are going to be so good. I hope I don't eat them all in one sitting. Okay, then we're going to take our other donuts and we're going to do the same. Mmm. So they are these look really, really good. Okay, now I'm going to check my other donuts. Perfect. Okay, put these on the... Okay, we're going to put these. Okay, shut off our oven here so we won't forget. Okay, let that cookie sheet cool down and oh, isn't that dumb? I'm gonna use the oven mitts. I didn't know silicone can be that very, very hot. Better put another one on. Okay, so I'm gonna turn them over so they can cool down again. And I'm gonna finish